Hello everybody! In this video I'll be showing you how to make a Jack and Sally inspired face mask. First of all, let me show you how I made the pattern. Get a rectangle that is about 11 by 8 inches out of any woven fabric and cut a small hole on the side so you can put it through your ear. From there, just mark where half of your face is. You're draping the fabric over your face, slightly pulling on it as you make your mark so you get an exact fit. Next, you want to put it over your paper and pin it or tape it down on cardboard. That way it's easier to use your tracing wheel. Or if you don't have one, you can use a pin since we're working with a very small pattern. Now you can connect all the little holes on your paper. Make sure to use your ruler so you have clean lines and also add your seam allowance all around. Okay, once I have my pattern ready, I will cut 2 pieces of thin interfacing, 2 of any cotton woven fabric, and because it will be reversible, I cut 2 more of a different colored fabric. Iron on the interfacing to 2 of the same color pieces, and then you can sew them together at the curve. Don't forget to trim the excess fabric. Do the same for the other 2 pieces without the interfacing. Then you can put both pieces right sides together, making sure to align the stitch lines and pin them together. Make sure you pin the elastic in place on both sides. Remember, the elastic needs to be tucked in and you also need to make sure to leave enough space for the seam allowance. In other words, because I'm using a 1/4 seam allowance, I position my elastic 1/4 away from the edge on each side. Now, sew all around, making sure you leave a small opening at the bottom. Make sure you trim the corners and all the excess fabric. Then you can turn it right side out and iron it to flatten the edges. Next, we have to do an edge stitch which will close off that opening we left earlier. Now, I found that not doing the edge stitch around the nose area is more comfortable, but that is just a personal preference. Now the fun part. I used 3D paint for Jack's smile. First, draw the smile on the fabric and then go over it with the fabric paint. I used a little screwdriver to flatten the paint a little bit. I could have used a paintbrush, but I didn't want it to be completely flat on the fabric either. Now time for Sally's face mask. I cut 2 pieces of a blue cotton fabric and 2 pieces of interfacing, and then followed the same steps as before. For the other side, I decided to use her outfit as a reference. So I took the time to make patterns for each of those different colors on her dress. Yes, this takes longer because you're making your own puzzle pieces, so I recommend you buy the fabric with Sally's dress pattern already on it. I know they're out there. Once I cut out my fabric, the next step is to draw all the little designs with regular fabric paint. Then just finish sewing all the smaller pattern pieces to complete those designs. Okay, now we can sew all the puzzle pieces together. Once we have both sides ready, we can put them right sides together and follow the same steps as before. To finish off Sally's dress design, I added the stitches with black 3D paint. Once that was dry, I drew the mouth on the other side and went over it with the 3D paint as well. Originally, I just wanted the mouth, but ended up adding the nose and part of the eyes as well. Yeah, so let me just show you how they turned out. For Jack's face mask, I only did the smile and nose on both sides. For Sally, I did the dress and the face. I think I should have done Jack's outfit as well for one of the sides. But hey, here's where you get creative and do any character or any combination that you like. I just had to. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of Sally. I always have so much fun with this project. And don't forget, stay busy and stay safe out there. I'll see you in my next video.